I think the best saying that was ever said in this movie was, "It doesn't matter how many times the battleships bombard the island or how many days the battleships bombard the island, it is always the Marines that take the island." Sands of Iwo Jima. So Sands of Iwo Jima is a World War II movie made back in 1949 that stars John Wayne in his very first Oscar-nominated performance. And the story starts off that after the Battle of Guadalcanal, they got some new recruits coming in, and they're about to sail away for their invasion of Japan, but most likely the events leading up to the invasion of Iwo Jima. Now, they take a couple of islands in this movie, and I gotta say, those battle sequences are really good for their time period, because they're stranded on the beach, there's machine gun fire coming at them, there's a couple of soldiers that get killed off, and after John Wayne sees them, he just lights a cigarette, smokes it, as if he's really, really used to it. So I gotta say, his performance in this movie is really good, especially when his platoon is guarding one side for the night, and two of his soldiers were stranded out there. They got attacked and whatnot, and one of them is calling for help out in the darkness. And one of his platoon members wanted to go out there and save him. John Wayne pulls a rifle on him and says, "If you dare get out of this position, I will shoot you." And you can just see the seriousness in his look. He's not kidding. He is actually going to shoot this guy if he moves from his position. However, as the night goes on, that soldier's still calling out for the Sarge, and John Wayne is just sitting there because he's not supposed to move, but you could tell that he just wants to get out there and save that soldier. So that performance in that scene alone has got to be one of John Wayne's best acting moments in movie history, or his movie history. He's done a lot of great work, but that one has got to be the most touching moment that I've ever seen. Now, the biggest disappointment I gotta say about this movie is the Battle of Iwo Jima itself. Iwo Jima is one of the most famous World War II battles that I have ever read about. I mean, what is so interesting about this island? It's a volcanic island with nothing on it, except it took a month for the U.S. soldiers to actually take the island against 20,000 Japanese soldiers living in caves. It is considered one of the most famous battles in World War II because of the raising of the American flag, and not to mention a lot of American lives were lost in this battle. I wanted to see a little bit more on Iwo Jima. That's really what I'm asking. But once they get to Iwo Jima, it's like 15 minutes of the battle, they raise the flag, movie's done. And I'm thinking, that's a little bit disappointing. I want to see a little more of what happened that day. Iwo Jima is one of the most interesting battles to actually study or just look up, because, well, like I said, it's an island with absolutely nothing on it. So how did it take a long time for the U.S. Navy to actually take that island? But apart from that, this movie is definitely something to remember. It is one of the best war movies that I've ever seen, and definitely one of the best John Wayne movies I've ever seen. So it's worth watching at least once. So guys, Sands of Iwo Jima, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Whatever you thought, comment below, let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.